guys, it's Lindsay here with Pilates on Demand. Welcome to your bikini abs workout. This routine is quick, it's 10 minutes long, you don't need any equipment, and it is going to build up your confidence for feeling good and confident in a bikini this summer. So we're gonna get right into it. Let's do it. So let's bring it down to your back. We're gonna start with a nice basic ab crunch, hands behind the head, feet grounded, chin off the chest. We're gonna exhale, lift those shoulder blades off the mat, and then inhale, tap that head down. So we're gonna go for full range here. I want you to think of your feet being heavy and your hips staying still, working from your ribs and above. As you curl up, exhale. As you lower down, inhale. Number one key in this routine is to suck your abs in. That's gonna really help give you that strong midsection and strengthen that confidence. And just remind yourself, there's so much stuff on the internet that's photoshopped, and they're all messing with our minds of what is actually beautiful. So give yourself a little bit of self-love today. Let's not get brainwashed by social media. Okay, we're gonna hold it at the top right here, and you're gonna give me little lifts. If you'd like, you can reach the arms forward, one hand behind the head, or both hands behind the head. So whatever you prefer here. Sometimes I like to reach forward because I feel like it helps me get that lift. Think of that chest going up and over the waistline. So I personally do a lot of self-work on not getting lost in like the perfect social media image or what I want my body to look like, especially as I'm getting older. You know, I see cellulite, I see that it's harder after a weekend of eating whatever I wanted. And, you know, I've just kind of gotten to a place where I've accepted it because I'd rather enjoy life than being like so obsessed with how I look, right? So we're really trying to build up body confidence mentally and physically, and not getting lost into something that's like idealistic and not even really real, right? Okay, we're gonna take this into circles. So I'm gonna bring the hands behind the head again. We're gonna circle right, up, left, and around. So the feet are still, chest is moving, but it's not easy, you know? I mean, sometimes it's, you know, you have a day where you feel like you're fat or you're bloated, and that's also okay, but not to take it so seriously. I think we're like, oh my God, we're bloated, my belly looks pregnant, or whatever we say to ourselves. You know, I mean, it's gonna happen, especially being women and hormones, and it's just like, okay, whatever. It happens, it's normal. Okay, last one, we're just gonna reverse those circles. You're gonna take it now to the left. So we go left, up, right, and around. So I guess something I'm trying to stress is not being so hard on yourself. And like in life, there's so many factors that are changing, and our responsibilities sometimes get in the way of our workouts or how healthy we can eat, you know, and it's okay. It's totally okay. I think that we need to practice telling ourselves that and really working out for our strength and our mental health. That should be what's prioritized, in my opinion, of why we exercise. Endorphins, mental health. That's honestly a lot of the reason I work out. And having good energy. I definitely notice a huge difference when I exercise in my energy levels versus when I don't. Okay, gonna come through center, you're gonna point those right toes. We're gonna do a double crunch. You're gonna crunch up and bring that right knee to your chest, and then lower down. Okay, so we're hitting those abs nice and hard, but it's not too long of a routine, so this is already gonna bring us to that halfway point. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Body confidence is definitely challenging, especially with just how much technology has grown and how many images we see every day and what people are trying to sell us on. It can be very confusing. So also, if you have a hard time with it, I'd suggest getting off social media or not following people that trigger you. I mean, ultimately, it's not helpful. Last one. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. Right foot down, left toes pointed. Curl up the center, tap it down. Okay, make sure not to tug on your neck here. Lift from your chest, not your face. And also, like, just the more I've accepted my body, the more fun I feel like I've had in life. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I can't go to a social event because there's gonna be like pizza there. And I think the less you restrict yourself with food, the less that you have cravings. My friend is a dietitian and she talks about intuitive eating. So it's not about doing some like crazy diet, it's just paying attention to when you're hungry and what your body really needs when you're eating for your energy and feeling good versus doing some crazy diet where you cut out food groups or you're really restrictive. Okay, we're gonna switch legs again. Right leg up. This time we're gonna twist into it, tap it down. So obliques, baby, cross body crunch. Nice work, nice work. And she talks about not labeling foods good foods or bad foods. I think that's been something I've really practiced too. It's just kind of a total mind F, you know? You guys got it. We're crushing this workout. I just ultimately think that if we work on body acceptance, we'll be so much happier in life. And I do believe to a degree in this thing called set point weight. We're gonna switch sides, so point your left toes and we're gonna twist over to the left and back down. And that's kind of like your genetics and just kind of like where your body likes to sit weight-wise. And there's only so much we can do. So if we stop, like sometimes, you know, people distribute weight really evenly. Sometimes it sits in your belly or butt or wherever. Sometimes women get lucky and goes through their boobs. I didn't get that. But the point is that like, if we can just get to a place where, you know, we look in the mirror and we smile at ourselves and we're like, it's all good, we're gonna live a much happier life. And another thing I absolutely do not do is weigh myself. I stopped doing that a couple years ago. I mean, if you weigh yourself and you don't get upset, then it's fine. But if you weigh yourself and you have a hard time, then I'd probably just stop doing that. Okay, guys, we're gonna come to the center and you're gonna give me 2 pulses at the top and take it down. Pulse, pulse, take it down. Feet are planted. Pulse, pulse, take it down. You got it. I really just use like my clothes that I've had for a long time to tell like if I need to pay attention more to what I'm eating, just try to eat a little bit cleaner. That's how I keep it in check. But I just feel like the scale is super triggering. So I stay away from that. And also like, if you are working out, muscle can weigh more than fat. So weight isn't necessarily the best gauge. But more so I stopped weighing myself because it didn't make me feel good and I would be upset when I saw something I didn't like. Okay, last one. You're gonna hold it up and we're gonna twist it out right and left. Option to use your hands and come forward. Right leg, left leg. Also, the funniest thing when I think back to when I did weigh myself, I never weighed myself after like I ate healthy. I would weigh myself after I ate foods that I used to consider like bad foods. And like that's the #1 way to not make yourself feel good. Okay guys, we are 20 seconds away from that finish line. I hope that some of what I've said today can just be a good positive takeaway. Maybe you can apply some of it to your life. I just want us to all feel better about ourselves. Okay, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sounds like LAPD is coming for me right now. I guess that's what happens when you live in Los Angeles. The helicopter is flying over. The police are coming. 911 abs, baby. I don't know, was that the cheesiest joke ever? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this ab workout, and more so I hope that you enjoyed our chat about just body positivity and changing the way you think about things, or maybe even some of the practices that you do. Like, yeah, if weighing yourself doesn't make you feel better, then let's stop doing it. This is your life. You're totally in control of it. So guys, have an awesome day. My name's Lindsay Bushman. This is Pilates On Demand. Hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see ya on the next one. Bye, guys.